YouTube, what's good? JD here, back with yet another video for you guys. In this video, I'm going to be talking about one of the most hyped sneakers of the year and one of the few times in sneaker history where people seem to like a Jordan 1 low more than a Jordan 1 high. Of course, you already know what it is. I will be reviewing the Jordan 1 low Travis Scott and Fragment collab. So what's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I know you're probably thinking the surroundings look a little different today, and that's because I'm not in Berlin anymore. I'm back home in Toronto right now, just visiting family. I'm actually just in the backyard of my family's house. The sneaker wall, of course, is missing. I still haven't figured out the best place in this house to film a video, but I'm gonna be here for about the next month, so excuse the new surroundings. But before I did leave for Toronto, I did manage to cop these, and in this video I will be breaking down this shoe. We'll get into this colorway, why exactly this time people seem to like the lows more than the highs. Of course, I'll get into sizing. We'll talk about what the prices are right now for this pair, because they are kind of insane, especially for a Jordan 1 low. And of course, as always, I will be giving you guys that on-feet look, so make sure you stick around until the end of this video. So here it is, triple collab, Travis Scott, Jordan, Fragment, all on the same shoe. We already saw the high tops release a couple of weeks ago, and that was extremely limited. We only had 50,000 pairs supposedly of the high tops released worldwide. Meanwhile, this low top version, the rumored amount of stock was around 200,000 worldwide, so we're looking at 4 times as many pairs of the lows to the highs. I normally do not believe any of these rumor stock numbers because who really knows? If you haven't already seen my review of the high top version, I will leave a link to it up here. And yes, guys, I know a lot of you guys were asking me, especially on Instagram, did I manage to hit on the lows as well for retail, just like I did with the highs? And I'll be honest, man, I've been collecting sneakers for a few years now, and I've never had a luckier month than I'm having right now. So I literally cannot believe, yes, I did manage to also cop these for retail, just like the highs. I cannot wait to see the comments.
Yo, JD, you got the backdoor access, don't you? Just admit it.
But that's not the case. I won these in a raffle, just like the highs, and I'm super happy because the lows, these are what I really wanted. You know, when the first Travis Scott Jordans dropped, I even said it back then, I preferred the lows much more than the highs. And this time, once again, they seem to have given the better colorway to the low top version. I asked you guys over on Instagram, which ones do you guys prefer, the lows or the highs? And I was honestly a bit shocked with the reaction, how strong it was. That just tells you how much people love this colorway or how much they hated the high top colorway. I know a lot of people like to hate on Jordan 1 lows, not me. If you've been following this channel, I've said for a while, I love Jordan 1 lows. I think they're one of the nicest looking low top silhouettes out there and very easy to wear. But this time it really is about the colorway. I absolutely love this colorway on this model. In fact, I would even go as far as to say, and I know this might sound a bit crazy, but this is one of my favorite color blockings, I think, on a Jordan 1. I know most people would say red looks good on Jordan 1s, of course, because of the Chicago Bulls and Michael Jordan. Personal preference, I've always liked blue on Jordan 1s. My favorite Jordan 1 colorway of all time is the Royals. And also, of course, this low top version is the most similar to that original Jordan 1 Fragment colorway. You got that nice black toe colorway. Of course, you got the white hits on the toe box as well as the mid panels. And on the back, you have this really nice blue color that is very similar to the original Fragment ones. You also have these nice hits of sail color on the midsole, which give it that age look. And of course, the most noticeable feature is that reverse swoosh, that classic Travis Scott swoosh we've seen on Jordans. And that is also done in that nice sail color. I just think, man, overall, let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think of this colorway? I absolutely love it. One of my favorite colorways I have seen on a Jordan 1. You also get a really nice box with this model. You get this white box this time. The high top version came in a blue box. This white box, I think, looks even better, and it comes in this plastic, which has a bunch of different logos on there. Travis Scott logos, Cactus Jack, as well as Nike and Fragment logos. They do come standard with the sail laces. However, you do get 3 other lacing options with the shoe if you want to switch it up. I'm definitely going to keep the sail laces on mine. I also really like the back heel of this sneaker. All the different logos are there. On the left pair, we get that Cactus Jack as well as that smiley face Cactus Jack logo. And on the right pair, you get that very nice Air Jordan Wings logo that is stitched into the shoe, and underneath it, that Fragment design logo. As always, of course, we got to talk about the quality of this sneaker. When I did review the high top version, I was extremely impressed with that quality. So a triple collab on the lows, I was expecting, if not the same level, at least very similar level of quality on these as well. Unfortunately, not the case. We are not getting anywhere near that level of quality on this pair, unfortunately. This isn't horrible leather by any means. It's definitely better than, for example, the Jordan 1 Mochas, but it's not as good as the Jordan 1 Low neutral grays. It's better than the Hyper Royals, for example, but not as good as the University Blue Jordan 1s. So you get what I mean? It's not amazing leather. It's not terrible either. It's very average leather for a Jordan 1 Low, which in my opinion is quite disappointing, because if you're gonna be paying especially resale prices for a pair like this, I would be expecting a better product. For those of you who have not worn a pair of Jordan 1 Lows before, they fit the same as Jordan 1 Highs. So for me, that is true to size, the same size I fit in Nike Air Max sneakers. If you're used to wearing Air Force Ones a lot, I would go a half size up than whatever your Air Force One size is. Let's have a look at the prices on these. So most sizes are hovering between $1,000 to $1,500, which is of course ridiculously high, but it's almost 3 times cheaper than the high top version is going for. This is of course an ultra hyped collab, so I'm not entirely surprised by these prices. However, I did expect that after the sneakers release, the prices would drop below $1,000. What I have seen though is a lot of stores, at least in Europe, have been putting out a lot of late raffles for this shoe. So it's completely possible that a lot of stores have just not got their pairs yet. And once that happens, we might see a slight decline in prices. We've already seen the Travis release though, and the sneakers release, so I really don't expect the prices to drop too much from here. When the OG Travis Lows dropped, I actually did pay resale for that pair, and I paid around $550 for those, so it was about the same week after the release. Now, do I think these Travis Fragment Lows are also gonna go up 3 times in value just over a 2-year period? I don't think so, because the prices for these are already quite high. I expect the prices on these to stay in the range that they are right now. So yeah, if you're gonna want a pair of these, your wallet is definitely gonna feel a lot lighter. Well, nobody carries cash anymore, so your wallet's actually gonna feel the same, but you know what I mean. Overall, what do I feel about the shoe? Is it a cop or a drop? So I know in my previous review of the highs, I did mention at the end of the video that that shoe, what it represented, which was basically the epitome of hype culture, collabs for no reason other than just creating hype, really no story behind them. And technically everything I said about that shoe, it kind of applies to this shoe as well, I'm not gonna lie. This shoe, however, it's really not about the collab for me. I really couldn't care less that this is a Fragment shoe or even a Travis Scott shoe. This one is strictly about the colorway for me. I really mess with this colorway. I'm very happy I was able to get these for retail. Would I pay resale for these? No, definitely I would not. I would not spend $1,000 for a pair of shoes, but that's just me, of course. A shoe is worth however much you think it's worth. But unlike the highs though, these, I'm definitely keeping these for personal. I'm gonna be rocking the hell out of these. I'm definitely feeling this colorway a lot. So for me, these Jordan 1 Travis Scott Fragment Lows, these are a cop. But as always though, let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think of this sneaker right here? I've heard some people say it's a sneaker of the year contender. For me, it's in the top 10. I wouldn't even say it's top 5, because we have already seen the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Lows in the past. This is just a different colorway. But let me know down in the comments, what do you think of this shoe right here? I was very happy to see that a lot of you guys managed to get W's on this, at least based on the amount of Instagram messages I got. Big congrats on a huge W there. Hope you guys enjoy the shoes. If you haven't already done so, make sure you follow me on IG. The handle is right here. It is at JDKick6. I drop a lot of content there, give you previews of what I'm gonna review. A lot of fit pics on there as well. Definitely expect quite a few in these. And that's about it. The on feed dropping right now. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and for messing with the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.